Many people have told me they've never truly felt in love, at least not in a way that feels safe, calm, and deeply connected. They've had relationships. They've felt attraction. They've even experienced attachment. But something always seems to disrupt the experience. And what I've come to notice is that in most relationships, there is a subtle tension just beneath the surface. A sense of needing to respond the right way, to be understood, to not lose connection. And over time, that creates a kind of quiet strain in the nervous system. Even when there is affection, something does not fully settle. What I've come to see is that what's missing in many relationships is not love itself, but the absence of interference. Love is often described in poetic or ideal ways as something we have to find or to create or deepen. But in actual lived experience, love is much more subtle than that. It becomes perceptible when we are no longer disturbing each other through pressure, urgency, or unconscious patterns. This is where what I call Relational Non-Reactive Intelligence begins to take form. It is the art of co-regulated presence. And it is the ability to be with another person without immediately reacting, without needing to control the moment, and without interrupting what is naturally unfolding. In very simple terms, this can look like listening without preparing your response, allowing silence without rushing to fill it, noticing the impulse to fix or correct or redirect, and choosing instead to remain present. These are small shifts that we can make, but they begin to change the quality of connection in very profound ways. Because when a person feels that they are not being managed, not being evaluated, and not being subtly pressured, their systems begin to relax. And what naturally emerges in that space is something we often describe as warmth, openness, and a quiet sense of authentic connection. And this is not something we create. It's something that becomes available when the patterns that interfere with it begin to soften. I've created a self-study course based on the 10 core principles of non-reactive intelligence, where each lesson helps you recognize what pulls you out of presence and how to return in a more grounded way of relating, both within yourself and with others. And for those who want to explore this more deeply, I offer small presence circles. This is where you can practice this way of relating in real time through listening, awareness, and shared presence. And this work is not about becoming someone new. It's about noticing what gets in the way and gently allowing something more natural to emerge. Because when reactivity begins to quiet, love doesn't have to be created. It's already there.